A bond between a dog and its owner is a lot like that between a baby and its mother. A Japanese study reported in the journal Science finds that connection is driven in part by a hormone active in the brain and body of both humans and dogs. The hormone is oxytocin, says Evan McLean, co-director of Duke University's Canine Cognition Laboratory, who wrote a commentary that accompanies the study.
And in previous studies, both by this group of authors and by other authors, there has been some evidence that when we interact with dogs in friendly ways, humans tend to experience an increase in oxytocin, and we also see an increase in oxytocin in dogs as well.
Oxytocin can reduce stress, strengthen social relations, build trust, and, in general, make you feel good. It's naturally released from the brain when you shake hands, get a hug, or gaze into a loved one's eyes. The researchers ran 2 experiments to try to establish the hormone's role in the cross-species relationship. They first observed a group of dogs and their owners for 30 minutes, measuring oxytocin levels before and after the session. They recorded every social interaction, including talking, touching, and gazing. Dogs may feel challenged or intimidated by a direct stare, but McLean says eye contact is not a threat if it comes from their owner.
It's only in this group of dogs that looked at their owner for long periods of time that they detected an increase in oxytocin in the owners, and they also found a parallel increase in oxytocin in their dogs.
In a second experiment, the dogs got either a dose of oxytocin or a placebo saline spray up their snouts before the session.
And what they found is that when they give dogs oxytocin, this actually caused the dogs to spend more time looking at their human owners, and as a consequence of that, the human owners themselves had an even bigger increase in oxytocin.
McLean says knowing the biology of this so-called feedback loop can help promote new health strategies for people with disabilities, children with autism, or soldiers diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder. He says future work must consider whether the study results observed among the adult dog owners could be generalized to apply to children, people with health problems, or even across cultures. Rosanne Skirble, VOA News, Washington.